Alright, so I have some exciting news. What I have here on the screen is a completed beta of what I've been currently working on. So, I'm working on an operating system for ComputerCraft. And well, I guess this isn't really the operating system, this is going to be the backbone of it. It's basically like a Microsoft Paint ripoff, but this is how I'm going to be creating assets for everything. And it also beautifully displays the API that I've been working on for displaying things. So we've got a few things here that are displayed with this API. We have some buttons, some text, some more buttons with images overlaid on top of them. Now, of course, all of this works. Sadly, at the moment, the Paint program only works on a 5 long, 3 tall monitor. I will be, of course, adding support for all monitor sizes in the future, but for now, this is what I'm working with. So I might as well get into it, all right? So these buttons are, of course, all navigable. And of course, exit. You have 3 tools and 2 colors. Whenever you select something, it'll show up in your current tool. And if you select the same thing again, it'll deselect it. Now let's say we pick a color. Right now our colors are between black and white. I can go and select color black. If I go and click on a pixel on the screen, it colors that pixel. I can click next to it, color a few pixels, all I want. Nice little T there. Now, we also have an eraser. It can erase a pixel. Now, if I color with white on a white background, it still will actually color with white. So if you want to get rid of the pixel, you use the eraser. It actually turns the pixel into nothing instead of turning it white. Let's say I unselect. What if I don't want a white background though? Well, if I don't have any tools selected, and I select one of these colors here, it changes the background color. Now, of course, when I erase a color, it'll go and erase to that background color. Now, it's not actually drawing that color again, it's just turning it nil, or void, making it empty color, and so it will automatically default to the background color when displaying. But not when saving. So we can save images. But before that, let me go through the rest of the tools. If I have a color selected, either color 1 or color 2, I'm going to select color 2, and then I select one of these, it'll go and change the color. And then I can go and draw with that color. Now let me select it. Let me go back to white background. I mean, it's kind of bright, I know. Oh well. Now, I have a bunch of mess, right? You know what, maybe I don't want green. If I go and select the color picker, I can pick black. You can pick any color on the screen, as long as it's not empty. See, clicking empty doesn't do anything. If you click black, it turns your second color into whatever color of the pixel you click. So now both of these will draw black. And then we have something special. This is the selector. It's basically like a kind of like a fill bucket. What I can do is I can select one point and then select another point. It now has that rectangle. Now if I select a color, we'll go and fill in that color. Let me go and change color 2 back to something. How about nice blue? Let me go and select this again. Let me select, oh, that's another thing. If you if you put a pixel on a dark color, for the selector, it changes the pixel to a light color. If you put it on a light color, it changes it to a dark color. These are both still the same, even though they're opposite colors. It does that so it's easier to see, so that you actually know where the select is if you're selecting something within black. And I go and change it to blue. It goes and draws blue over it. Now, okay, I don't want this stuff on my screen anymore. Get this off of here. Well, you don't only have to select colors. You can also erase with the select tool. And it will erase that portion of whatever you select. And of course, to get rid of the select tool, you can unselect it. Now, what if I have one part selected and I want to get rid of it? The pixel's going to stay, isn't it? No, of course not. It'll get rid of the pixel. If you have both and you unselect it, of course, it'll get rid of the pixel. Now, if you have one, that doesn't complete the selection. So you can still change your tool and it won't do anything. It'll get rid of the pixel, of course. But if you have both and you select your tool, other than color picker, yeah, you can still safely change your tool once you only have one. Okay, now let's draw a little image. Let me just go make a quick little thing. This is my image. Beautiful image, right? I know. I'm an artist. Now we have some options. Clicking this new button here will just create a new screen. It will wipe everything off your screen and put all your colors back to default. And then we have 6 slots here. You can select these slots. And you can do any one of these 4 things with them. You can either save the current image on the screen to this slot. You can load the image into where it was before when you saved it. You can add the image, which is kind of like a sticker. It saves the image and you can paste the image anywhere you want over and over again, or you can wipe the slot, which deletes the image off of the slot. So let's go ahead and save the image to the slot. All right. Now let's create a new page. Look, it went and deleted everything, put the colors back. But let me go ahead and select slot 1. I can still load that image back. And then if I click add, I can add this image like a sticker. And I have the saving set up so that it'll automatically detect the boundaries of the picture and make the size as small as it possibly can. So it'll only overlap as much as the picture overlaps in a rectangle. And any empty spots in the middle of your picture, it'll show what is behind it. Now, of course, we have this big mess. Let me just go ahead and, instead of wiping the screen, I'll just go ahead and do that. Now, slot 1, let's go ahead and wipe slot 1. There we go, wipe slot 1. Now, if I try and select slot 1 again, I can't load. It's empty. Can't load an empty slot. There's nothing in there. Right now, that's all the functionality I have for this. And of course, your images will save even after exiting the program and going back into it. Though this isn't for public release yet. I still have a few features that I want to get done before I set this out. I'll be releasing it as a standalone program. It'll install the display API with it, but you won't have to worry about anything. It'll be like a standalone program that you can just run and then it works and then you can exit and go back to your computer. But this is going to also come with my operating system that I'm going to be making. It's going to be one of the pre-installed programs and you'll be able to go into it and when you X back to the operating system. Planning on making a GUI operating system. So like how this is all GUI based, I want the operating system to kind of have that nice feel, you know, maybe like a little Windowsy feel. Of course, it's going to be my own style. Who knows, maybe you'll get a Linux feel from it. But that's my paint program for ComputerCraft. I think it's better than the one already installed on here. Pretty sure there is already one installed. Just go exit real quick. Yeah, this. I mean, that's pretty neat. You can drag and all. It's much faster. But it doesn't have nearly the functionality. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be looking forward to this in the future. I'll update with more, uh, I guess, like milestones on it. Probably once I completely finish it. See ya.